Congratulations to all those candidates who made podium places. In this case, the podium places go all the way up to 10, and to all the schools who performed exceptionally. Of course, in the evening, we'll have a more comprehensive look of these schools and also the ones that didn't fare so well. Let's now cross over to Asha Mwilu, who is at the Alliance High School. The last we saw of her, she was encapsulated in a sea of jungle green as the boys in that school excitedly cheered on the results. Asha, I'm just assuming that the mood is as energetic as we last saw you.
Thank you, Edith. As you can see, so much excitement here in Alliance High School. You guys look really happy, yeah? The top school in the entire country. They've reclaimed this position after being position 2 for the last 2 years. This is a position that they've held for more than 25 years, from 1960 to 1985. So is this where you belong, number one?
Where we rightfully belong.
But the man of the day is Tom Kingori, who is also from this school. He is the top candidate in last year's KCSE. He scored a mean grade of 87.11, which is an improvement from last year's top candidate, Tony Edgar from Maseno University in 2012 scored a mean grade of 86.86. So this school is celebrating two blessings. One, producing the top candidate, and coming tops in last year's KCSE. But we did interview Tom a few minutes ago here from school, where he's come to celebrate with his fellow students here. And let's just listen to what he had to say. Okay, we'll just have that in a few minutes. We know that Alliance also has their sister school, which is just a neighboring school, Alliance Girls High School. Unfortunately, Alliance Girls, which is also a top performer, did not come in the top 10 schools, and we did try to visit that school to just get some reactions. The gate was, however, closed, not allowing anyone to come in. So you can imagine the kind of letdown that has been from their principal and perhaps for the girls there. But what do you think? Why didn't the girls perform as better as you?
In my own perception, it's fortunate, because once it happens once in a lifetime, it also should give opportunity for other schools to grow up. Yeah, there's competition all around, even here at school. Yeah, their joy. I mean, their success is our joy, and just like for the old boys, the success too is also our joy.
I mean, that's a really good message of solidarity, but I just want to take you back to the person that we spoke to a few minutes ago, the man of the day, Tom Kingori, who came to celebrate with his fellow schoolmates here in Alliance High School. He's the top student in last year's exam. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
I've never felt a joy like this ever in my life. It's the happiest day of my life today. I didn't expect to top the country, honestly. Lengo langu lilikuwa kwa top 10 in the country. Mungu akanibariki na nambari 1. Nilishtuka sana, but nilikuwa nimeazimia kwa top 10 kati ya wale 10 bora.
From the start, he was doing very good. Yeah, but we never expected him to be number 1 country.
So was he always buried in his books? Maybe Mrs. Wanderi, you can tell me.
He is a serious guy.
He's just on the books. Even when we are in the house together, you can just say I'm just alone in that house.
Because he was always reading.
He was always reading. Whether you are in Tepolima, you are everywhere, he's always reading.
That was Tom Kingori Wanderi, the man of the day, the top candidate in last year's exam. We've been monitoring the schools around this area, Kikuyu. We also have Precious Blood Riruta that will be bringing you reactions from that school later on in the day, and of course even more on the top boy, Tom Wanderi, and how he performed. But I just want to wrap up with one question to the students here. Why do you think Alliance High School is always a top performer?
In my own perception, Alliance High School is always a top performer. Our tradition, our taboos notwithstanding, the commitment and the character of the students, the urge to read, and also our perception of what success is. We have old boys that we always emulate. Like yesterday, we were having our role model, the Honorable Lady Justice Cecilia Gidhua. She was the end. Everybody was happy. People like Agostino Ndeto and the likes, James Orengo and many others. The students have a perception of what leadership is.
Yes. Thanks so much for that. And it's ironical that this school is actually celebrating its 88th birthday March 1st. That's when it was founded in 1926, and it's just a double blessing for them. Of course, we will be keeping you updated on what happens here from Alliance High School. Edith Kimani, back to you in studio.
Thank you very much, Asha Mwilu, trying to control the mob that's growing behind her. But as you can see, the excitement is palpable at Alliance High School. Let's now move to Kapsabet Boys in Nandi, which came in 4th overall in terms of school rankings. And our reporter, Masi Kandie, is now joining us by way of telephone just to give us a brief on what's going on there. Masi, what's the mood like where you are? I can only imagine.
Yes, Edith, you can only imagine. We are currently at Kapsabet Boys High School in Nandi County, and like in Alliance, there's a lot of celebration. Here at Nandi County, the boys are listening currently to the Nandi County Governor Cleophas Lagat, who has come to, join them in the celebrations. The school is 4th nationally and has had 79 A's. And this is the interesting bit, and now the reason why the county governor is here. The county government promised the school in a meeting they had last year that all the top students here will get laptops. So the county government has just promised that they will give 79 laptops to all the 79 A's. Those are plain A's, 79 plain A's. They have other A minuses. The principal tells us they're yet to receive the full list of the average and all the nitty-gritties. But yes, the county government has promised 79 laptops to all the 79 straight A's here. They had registered 250 candidates in last year's Kenya Certificate of Secondary School Education. Last year in 2012, they were top 12 nationally, and currently they are 4th nationally. So they have really moved up, and the principal is saying they are now aiming for the top spot. It is.
Right, Masi, I'm very curious to know what other schools have fared well in that county. I know Kapsabet is sort of carrying the mantle right now, but any other schools of note, especially girls' schools?
Yes. In the region, in Elgeyo-Marakwet County, there's one little known school that has produced the top student, top girl. It's called Maria Soti Secondary School. It's in Elgeyo-Marakwet County. Definitely Moi Girls High School again, just not performing as well as usual, but yes, it's also another top school here in the region.
All right,
just also to mention a few counties that top 10 counties is Elgeyo-Marakwet County that now has the top student in Maria Soti, West Pokot County, Trans Nzoia, and Uasin Gishu County. It is.
Masi Kandie, before I let you go, in terms of subjects, are there any which came out tops in that in the counties that you've mentioned?
Yes. I had forgot to mention that. In fact, Nandi County, Kapsabet Boys High School, where I am as we speak, is the number one school in Kiswahili. We have just spoken to the Kiswahili teacher. She's called Reverend Kowech. In fact, what she was telling us is that her husband is also a teacher at this same school and was the class teacher of the Form 4s who've just gotten their results. The class that was named, they gave themselves a nickname, the Titans, and they have, lived up to their name. And the teacher, the Kiswahili teacher who came top in the region, not only in Nandi County, but nationally, says that they dedicated the whole results of both Kiswahili and overall results to her late husband, who was the class teacher for Kapsabet Boys High School. So then they agreed as a school that even if they have lost a teacher just a few, weeks before the national exams, they decided to work hard and dedicate the results to their late class teacher. It is.
What a remarkable story, Masi Kandie. Thank you for keeping tabs on what's going on in the North Rift region. We'll definitely be getting back to her in the evening to see what is happening in terms of the celebrations, their parents, what they have to say, the students themselves, and their goals for the future.